Hi everybody, Zach's Reacts, and welcome back to another episode reaction of the Apothecary Diaries. Today we're moving on to episode 21 and 22, and man, last time had some big crazy moments. We had this conspiracy get revealed. It's like so insane how it all came to be, guys, but it basically took elements from all the previous episodes, starting I think with episode 13, like the second half of the season, and it took all those like moments of Maomao figuring out these various mysteries and situations, and everything that happened from that point, whether it be from accidents or whatever, it all was revealed that as part of this conspiracy, it was all intentional. The way Maomao figured it out was so cool, and she tried to stop it, but took a bash to the head and a gash to the leg, and she's in recovery now, man, but that was terrible. But in the end, she was able to save Jinshi from a terrible fate, and we don't know for sure if Jinshi was a target or if it was just trying to cause chaos and he's the one that happened to be there. I almost feel like he's a target because he's our main character, but they haven't really delved into that further yet. But it was all basically done by this woman named Suida or something like that. I'm blanking on her name, but I think it's something like that. And she's very knowledgeable as well of medicines and poisons, and basically has almost all the knowledge that Maomao has as well. So she's kind of like this equal rival or something of sorts, but she faked her death. She's on the run. We don't know where she is, so I feel like she'll come back into the fold at some point. But man, it was a crazy bunch of events, and go check it out if you haven't yet, guys. We're going to move on with the next two episodes today. We're in the final 4 episodes now of the season, and I'm so excited to continue on. So thank you for joining me. As always, it means so much that you're here, and if you haven't already, please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel for more reactions coming soon. We do have a Patreon as well. We can help support this channel, so feel free to check it out. The link is in the description below, and thank you to those of you that have already done so. On Patreon, if you use this episode reaction for just $1 a month, it's unedited and unfiltered. It means a lot if you consider, so please do if you can. And here we go with episode 21 of the Apothecary Diaries. Let's go. All right, again, right into our credits, and I'm going to use this moment to talk about Jinshi a little bit because he dropped some truth bombs on us last time as well, and it's very subtle with what he was saying, but I rewatched the part because basically what we are now led to believe is that Jinshi, the eunuch who's 24 years old, is all a lie. It's all a facade, and he's actually 19 and has his manhood intact, and he is taking this medicine to kind of like suppress it down so he's not noticed. It's crazy, and he like basically said like everything that I do as Jinshi is not really me. Like he's like this totally different character on the inside. It's all just like a front or something, and it's just so crazy, guys, to think about because it changes everything about his character. Like I don't even know what to say about it because I'm just waiting for more things to play out, but like only Gaoxuan seems to know the truth, and he's in on it with him. He's kind of helping him hide this thing. So I don't know, man. Like I'm really interested to learn more and to see what's going to play out because of it all. Like will Maomao discover this secret, or I don't know. I don't know. I love that ending, man. I said to enjoy it for a moment. All right, here we go, guys. Episode 21.
Come on, LIHAKU. Stay focused.
I'm liking this guy, too, more and more.
A cleanup?
The more he shows up, the more I like him.
Offer,
I wasn't a big fan in the beginning.
Why not ask someone else?
Who, for
but he seems like a good friend now to Maomao.
Imagine if they swapped out the medicine. What would we do then? So stop arguing and help me get this whole place
She's a
spick
cat
and
and he's the mouse.
before the humidity goes up.
Fine.
This paper is incredible quality.
Oh, do you think so? It's my family's business. We head all production in our village. Alas, when the previous emperor's mother banned cutting down trees, things naturally started going downhill for our business. We had to start relying on alternate ingredients, which ruined trade. Unfortunately, our family took the blame for it. Since we had no money left, my older sister went to work at the rear palace. But when my younger sister said she'd go too, I volunteered to come here in her place instead. It is rare for a man to willingly become a eunuch, but the money is rather good. I never saw my older sister again, but the village is getting by.
It's a sad tale, man. Like,
I imagined.
everyone has like these issues and this stuff that they're dealing with, and you don't really know until you get to really talk with them. He's obsessed with the sister as well.
My younger sister sent me a letter. It seems our family might not be the supplier for the palace much longer. I wonder what we did wrong. Not long ago, she told me they found a way to produce even more paper.
Did she mention anything to you about cutting corners in order for them to increase production?
We would never compromise quality. The only difference is they're using oxen for hard labor now. Neither the ingredients nor the process have changed.
Let's figure this
Compared to
out.
the shoddy
Save
stuff you can
the
find
family
everywhere
business
else.
of our
This has no
good friend, the
impurities
quack
to it.
doctor.
The fibers have been evenly crushed and it's got consistent thickness. The only issues are scuffing on its surface. And the strength.
Our family uses a special technique. We crush the ingredients and create glue. Oh, but that's a secret.
This'll be easier than I thought. So oxen, and they store their
It seems
water.
like the business is doing very well as far as like how to make it, but obviously I'm getting an impression like somebody's
glue, does the
tampering with
process
stuff
involve using
to
boiled
make it
rice
less
water?
quality.
No, wheat
So
flour, the way
Mama's
it's
gonna
supposed
figure it
to be.
out. Hopefully we'll figure it out with her.
Otherwise, the
Let's go.
hardening process wouldn't be. Oh, would you mind forgetting everything I said in the last 10 or so seconds, please?
Sure. Here you are.
Arrowroot. Oh, I am afraid you got the ratio wrong, little lady. It's stuck on the cup and hard to drink.
If you follow my lead, though, I can teach you a way to make it easier to ingest. Lick the spoon like so, then use it to stir up the contents of the cup.
It's no longer sticky.
Better, huh? It's the arrowroot gruel. Kind of works like glue, huh?
Yes, I suppose it could. By mixing saliva into glue, it's possible that'll make it less sticky as well.
Just exactly what I thought.
What did you think?
Do I have to spell it out for you, Quack?
Is it the
They
oxen?
use oxen, yes. And no doubt
They're,
they
like,
have
drooling?
excessive amounts of saliva inside their mouths.
Okay.
So
okay.
maybe
We got
we should
it.
check where they're getting their water from.
I must send a letter to my sister at once!
He's like amazed. He's like, "Oh my God, she
I shall
figured
take
it
my
out
leave
without
for the
knowing
day."
my secrets." But that again, so impressive, man. I love this little stuff. How she just comes right in and
I
just says,
decided
"Hey,
to
here's
leave
your problem.
early.
Let's fix it."
Maomao. Someone left a message while you were gone saying you're needed urgently.
How much is necessary to buy out a courtesan?
Here I thought he found something out about Sweetie. Well, cost is an important factor.
Name the max.
I can do that. But before I tell you, you should know market prices fluctuate, so this is only an estimate.
What's the cost?
It's not easy to answer.
Yeah, so last time he found
worth is
out a
calculated
rumor
by
that
adding up
one of the
potential
three
earnings based on how
were
long she has
going to
left
be
on her
bought out, and I'm
contract.
assuming they meant like
Plus
his
a little
sisters.
extra. Then to give the brothel a cushion,
My
you
guess is
double the
maybe
total.
Lacan is involved with that. I don't know why, but that's where my head is going. But he now is in love with one of them and wants
Let's
to
set
buy
aside
them
the
out
amount of money you would
to
need for a
prevent her
moment
from being
and
sold
discuss
off
two
somewhere else.
long-time candidates interested in her. Neither are particularly strong contenders. An invincible warlord in bed. When that hunger strikes, she's bound to pounce on anyone in her path.
Oh my.
She's one lusty lady.
I need more!
However,
There's more, huh?
before I was adopted by my dad, I was taken in as a ward of the Verdigris house. She was able to lactate despite never having given birth.
Oh wow.
I think of her almost like a mother. There's no denying she has a lustful appetite, but her maternal side equally matches it.
So
Okay.
she's perfect. Your point?
Just how much does the Emperor pay you?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
They'd want 10,000 cash or more.
10,000?
Wow.
A cheap courtesan would cost around 400, but one of the three princesses of the Verdigris house, you would need a small fortune. I should charge for this. Master LIHAKU, would you mind taking off your clothes?
Oh.
How's that supposed to help my cause?
There's one thing I'm certain of, and that's the body type she's fond of.
Strip my shell!
These guys out on the outside are just like, what is happening in there?
Everything needs to come off, sir.
Pants as well?
Hiding's not a picky
Well, there you go.
but that appetite of hers does prefer certain food over others.
Like this?
Oh my God. Of course he's gonna walk
He
in on
trains
this.
often as a good military
Well, now
man
we know
should.
why he's showing off those
Decent
muscles in the credits.
exposure. He might even have a chance. We'll find out.
Cue Jinshi.
Finally, kindly remove your last remaining garment.
My apologies. What exactly am I interrupting here?
Hi, Master Jinshi. How are you?
He's so pissed.
It's not as scandalous as you think, I swear. I was merely summoned here to give an opinion on a certain matter.
And I suppose he needed to strip before receiving it.
Nothing improper was going on. I was simply taking a good hard look.
I didn't realize the physical form was of such interest to you.
It was absolutely necessary. It was to see if his body would be good enough. What better way to judge that than to inspect
She's
for
leaving
myself?
out
To
the
say if his
littlest
body was good
tidbit
enough.
to just make him
Of course,
blow
appearance
off
is
more.
only part of what defines a person. Being suited to one's taste is always a plus.
She could just tell him,
I was hoping
and
to
all would
assess
go
his
away.
most
All the
important part before he
concern,
came
you
in.
know, like, but
Then I would know
she's
the best
leaving
way
out
for him
just
to
like
plead his
one
case to
little
hiding,
word or two,
but-
just to make him a little more antsy.
Humor me. Based on what you observed, were you satisfied?
Based on the size of his muscles, I'd say he's a hard worker who trains diligently. I would guess he's a skilled fighter, even compared to other military men.
You're telling me you can assess a person's personality simply by seeing their build?
You learn the skill on the job.
Then you should be able to tell what kind of person I am by looking at my body.
Wait a minute. Is he jealous of Master LIHAKU?
Yup.
I can't believe this guy's ego.
So jello.
He just wants to brag about being prettier than him. I'd offer to inspect your body too, but there'd be no point.
Oh!
Based on the things I have already heard
Burn.
and seen, I can confidently say you would not get along with my sister.
What?
There we go.
The more time I waste, the
The
more likely it is
crucial
Piety will
words
get
were
bought
finally
out.
said. Now he's
Still,
gonna be
I've
like,
gotta
oh, I
try.
read that whole thing wrong.
What else can I do? What in the world is going on here? I think this guy's name is Jinshi. According to the rumors, he's supposed to be the Emperor's favorite.
Thank you for the hospitality you extended to my attendant.
Yes, you're quite welcome, sir.
20,000. What would you say if I put up the money for you to buy out your girl?
Whoa!
I would ask what you're playing at here.
About a minute ago, I
Precisely
was
what I
thinking
said.
like, oh man, I wonder if like the knock at the door was gonna be Lacan, like getting him involved again and offering
I
him the money.
appreciate the generosity.
I feel
but
better
is it
that it's Jinshi.
appropriate giving that much money to an
But what is
officer you
his end
barely
game
know?
with this?
You've met my cat, so you know she can be the cautious type, and yet she's willing to give you advice. I think that says enough.
20,000. That's way more silver than the apothecary estimated. I'd only need about half. No, just a quarter with my income. It's an honor
Is
to
this a
know you think
test?
so highly of me, truly. And to be honest, I find your offer quite hard to resist. I cannot accept your silver in this instance. While she might only be a courtesan to you, in my eyes, there's no other woman in the world for me. I'll use my hard-earned money to free her. If I made her my wife using some other person's wealth, what kind of a man would that make me?
Oh, he's great. I love this character now. True values,
Understood.
man.
I'm relieved to hear it. I have a feeling I'll need to speak with you again very soon. Is that all right?
Oh, it was a test. Maybe that was like the right answer
Yes.
to turn down the money.
I turned down 20,000. So, what's your move now? Got it. I'll write a letter to her, even if I don't know when I can see her next. I'll wait to hear what she thinks.
They do seem really fun together.
I have to pursue her in my own way and remain true to myself.
I'm not stepping away from the game yet. And besides, a princess has to wait for the right prince to sweep her off her feet.
If Paidin does genuinely like LIHAKU, it's not like he's going to need 10,000 silver. Beyond that, it's just luck.
A certain someone came and talked about making a purchase. And I think one of the servant girls got the wrong idea.
Oh, is it the weirdo? It is. It's got to be.
The weirdo.
Yes. Oh my God. Oh, so
Master
mad.
Lockhart, it's taken me ages to find you.
Blue roses.
What did you say?
Oh my god, man, he is up to something. We don't know what it is. I don't trust him at all. Like, I was going to say, guys, in the beginning, I think I forgot to mention it, but, like, you saw in the moment where Jinshi carried out Maomao in the last episode, and after she got hurt and she saved him and all that stuff, he had this look of shock on his face. And I took it as, like, he's shocked that Jinshi's alive, that this whole secret plot was thwarted, but you could also see it as shock over Maomao's injuries and shock over the harm that has come to Maomao, his daughter. Like, you know, it's still up in the air of, like, what kind of man he really is, good or bad, you know. Like, all the signs are, I should say 99% of the signs are pointing bad to me right now, but maybe there's hope. Maybe there's hope. I don't know. I don't want to go too far into it, guys. We're going to go right on the next one and see more about what Lakan might be up to. And here we go. We're going to check it out.
As we were seeing the first signs of spring,
all right, guys. Episode 22.
That
Let's
Lady
go.
Gyokyo was indeed pregnant.
Pregnant again.
That's curious. Can she tell her mother's with child? The days here are fulfilling, and they truly do seem to fly by. In comparison, the 2 months spent at Master Jinshi's office felt like forever.
It is nice that she's kind of back with this group. Like, I feel like she really thrived here.
Pictures? The woolly milk cap mushroom, very poisonous.
Normal flowers, if you don't mind.
Normal flowers, huh?
Well, the kid's going to be into it, though. He's not going to want the normal flowers.
Blue roses, you say?
Indeed. I suppose you have never encountered them before. When you see those petals the first time, you never forget.
I'm absolutely positive they don't exist.
I
Well,
assure
they do.
you they certainly do.
Why are they
I'd love to
gone?
appreciate
Like, that's
them
a whole...
again, So,
He's probably the reason
what
that
do
they're
you
gone.
think? Are you up to the task?
He's going to
I
go right to
understand.
Maomao,
If such a
asking
rose
about
does
these
indeed
flowers,
exist,
because
I
she
would like to
knows
see
that
it
kind
as
of
well.
stuff.
Well,
And
then
it's going to be like a
settled.
hidden
My goodness. It's
clue
hard to contain
or
my
some kind of
excitement.
keyword, like blue roses mean something more to
If
Maomao,
you'll excuse
and
me.
it means something connected with him, and she's going to get real
I'll see you at
scared
next
or
month's
angry
garden
or
party.
both. He's up to something big time, man. Lakan is, I don't know. I do not trust him at all.
More work.
I know. Ask around. Surely one florist knows the secret. Sorry to call on you so
I'm
suddenly.
like, why now? Why does he want blue roses now?
The truth is,
You know, like,
I may have
there's
promised
more
to
to
have
this.
blue
It
roses
means
decorate
more
the palace again.
to
got
Lakan
it
and probably to
me.
Maomao.
Roses, huh? I do know a thing or two about them. And you're certain that they specifically said blue?
Yes.
Were they under the effects of a hallucinogen?
Are you insinuating we have a drug problem?
All right, I read that wrong. She doesn't know anything about it.
So
But
it's
he's also
impossible.
not telling her it's Lakan who's presenting all this.
When does this miracle need to be performed?
Like, that ain't
Could
cool.
you find some by next month's garden party?
Next month. Roses aren't in season for another 2 at the earliest. Let me guess. This challenge was brought up by a certain strategist who will go unnamed.
Yes.
In that case, I'll take it on.
Are you sure?
I don't know if I can manage it, but I'll do my best. I refuse to keep running from him. I need you to make a few arrangements on my behalf. You're most kind for allowing me to use it. Thank you, Lady Lihua.
After all, you were the one who had it constructed in the first place.
Back then,
Oh,
I
yeah.
had a steam room built for the consort
To save her
to
life.
help with the healing process. Now I'm borrowing it for this project, but I'd feel bad using it for
Dude,
free.
she's totally going to create
This is the Emperor's
the
favorite
blue
book.
roses just to stick it to Lakan.
I sent away for a new manual
I was
from the
misreading
brothel.
everything. I feel like he was bringing it up to attempt something else for Maomao, but maybe he's just doing it
that
to
guide.
piss off Jinshi, you know, like
Master Jinshi.
just to,
you've
like she said,
arrived.
give him an
I had to
impossible
make the
task and make him
necessary
squirm and
adjustments.
make him upset.
How will this help?
You know, how
We're
will
going to
he
make the
feel
roses go
when
mad.
I
Jinshi
beg
was
your
like,
pardon?
yeah, here you go,
What does that mean,
an area
Apothecary?
full of blue roses, you know, like, joke's on him at that point.
The roses will grow in this warmed room. If we can't wait until the right season, we'll fool the flowers into thinking it's time to bloom.
Oh,
Reunited at last!
Oh, hey, it's our old friend.
Let me carry that! Looks like they found me a chaperone. They've been telling me not to push myself. I guess they got fed up.
Good thing that it's her and not just some other rando.
We teamed up.
Because this girl seems like a nice, true.
We brought in over
for Maomao.
100 roses.
Maybe it'll be her way of kind of getting promoted into the palace area, all that too. So this might be good for both of them.
Maintaining the temperature requires the utmost care. Even though I've been provided assistance, it's a difficult task to delegate to others. If we make a mistake and kill them, that would be the end of it.
They're watching us.
Yes, maybe they're just curious. Or they love being scared.
So, what do you want me to
She's
do
definitely
next?
scared though a few times throughout this show.
If a seedling has a lot of sprouts on it, pick a few off. It helps concentrate the nutrients into the remaining ones. We have to hurry!
Oh yeah, get them outside, get them wet.
No blooms yet. It's sure taking them a while.
But how will they be blue? That'll be the next question. Some kind of food coloring, some kind of dye. But like, does that stuff exist right now? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Can Maomao even access it if it does? Like, there's lots of questions here. She's gonna do it. She's gonna figure it all away. I know that much.
Hmm? They're looking at us again.
Maybe they want to help.
I wonder if I can divert their attention.
Oh wow! So, this is what a manicure looks like.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Your nails! You did them too, Maomao? They're looking so cute!
Now that I've finished tasting for poison, I should go back to the Crystal Pavilion. The garden party is approaching.
Sadly, Lady Gyokyo won't be attending. We're letting the focus of this event be Lady Lo Lan's introduction.
And to hide the pregnancy.
Over here!
Oh, we got one blooming, I bet.
A flower bud?
Yes, I found it just now! We got one to grow at last!
Has the apothecary sent word?
No, nothing. I haven't been able to visit her for the past few days.
Master Jinshi.
Oh, she hasn't slept though. Did she do it?
Regarding concubine Lola, is she to your liking or needs improving?
And there they are. She did it.
Blue roses? How? It can't be.
If I may be so bold, please enjoy the beauty of these buds while imagining how they look fully bloomed.
They're beautiful.
Jinshi makes his entrance, and the crowd trains their eyes on him. When a young eunuch hoards all the attention, some officials don't especially appreciate it. But what's really troubling is when I can't tell what's going on behind their eyes. Shisho, concubine Lolan's father, is favored by the mother of the former emperor. There's one more worth worrying about. That man, Lakan.
Oh my god.
What an annoying display.
He's just mad that they got blue roses.
Are you awake? Excuse me?
I'm afraid time wasn't on our side. I was hoping they would have fully bloomed by now.
I just hope you're not apologizing after everything I put you through.
Huh?
Never mind. You did well. How did you do it, though?
All I did was use a dye.
Okay, there you go.
Really? Why doesn't it come off when touched?
I didn't mean on the outside. All of the roses we were cultivating started off with white petals. We mixed water with several colors and had the buds absorb it. We simply had to fix cotton soaked in the dyed water to the stems. That way they wouldn't lose their vibrancy during the garden party. I went ahead and revealed the entire trick to the Emperor. He seemed to enjoy the fact that he got to know the secret first, and had a good time listening to me explain.
As for the story, about blue roses once being seen in the palace?
My guess? Somebody with a lot of free time was feeding blue water to the roses. The item I asked about. I see you found it.
Yes.
At last, the stage has been set. And now, all I have to do is catch that nasty creep off guard.
I didn't anticipate my provocation to fail. From my perspective,
Is he drugged?
most humans only look like ghost stones. Men are black
Okay,
stones,
no.
while
It
women
just
are
doesn't
white ones.
give them the time of day.
Even my subordinates in the military only appear as chess pieces.
That's
Most
an
of them are
interesting
soldiers,
visual.
or rather pawns.
Like, who can
However,
I move
as
around?
they
Who can I
continue climbing
manipulate? Who
rank,
can I
they become cavalry
use
and cannons.
to gain further
Working in the
standing? You know,
military
like
is easy.
he's
I
on a
just
game.
need to
Yeah,
know
he's playing
where
a
to
game.
place the pieces. As a matter of fact, most wars can be won on that principle alone. My eyes hurt more than usual today. A red keeps flickering into view.
Oh, the nails!
So many manicures.
Oh my God, man! She's playing a game too. We know that much, but like, where are they on the board? Like, that's what we got to figure out. Oh man, we have 2 more episodes. We're gonna finish this off, guys, in the next reaction. Season 1 will be then over. I will be back doing Season 2 reactions as soon as the dub comes out. The subtitled version of Season 2 is out. Came out January 10th of 2025. It began there. It's doing episodes week to week, so go check that out if you want to. But as soon as dub is out, guys, I will be doing reactions for that, guys, and I can't wait. I'm really excited to have finishing off Season 1 and then going right into Season 2. Hopefully it won't be too long before the dub comes out, but yeah, I'm really excited. And I'm also, guys, really excited for next episode, because it now looks like we're gonna have a formal interaction between Lacan and Maomao. And like, you know, he's doing stuff, he's manipulating things, and he's this master strategist. They've established that. You know, it gets me wondering, like, he's the one that, you know, saw something in Lihaku and like pulled him, like advanced him further, you know, like, and like, did he do that as like something to have over Maomao, to have him like embedded in and say, I was the reason, you know, like there's so many things that he has his hands dipped in, you know, like, and what is his end game? Oh, they're gonna play a game. Oh man. I don't know. Part of me looked like it was a flashback at points. So maybe we're going to get more of Lacan's story next time. He's going to be literally playing a game, and, you know, they're going to have like this own mental game going on as well as a physical game in front of them. It's going to be pretty cool to see this all unfold, guys. I get, like I said this last time, I get like Emperor Palpatine vibe from Star Wars with Lacan. Like, he's, you know, has his hands in all this stuff and he's doing all this and that, you know, just pulling strings and seeing what sticks and what doesn't, like, and eventually he'll get his way because he has so many different things, you know, that he's kind of manipulating and messing with. And now we know that, you know, Maomao has her own game going on too. Like, the nails was just some kind of thing that we thought she just kind of, you know, set off the cuff, but now she knew that the nails would upset him somehow. She knew that everyone has this trend going on, and the nails are going to like mess with his eyes, or, you know, it's offsetting him, it's attacking him in the subtlest of ways. And I'm here for it, guys. I'm so excited to see how this is going to unfold, who's going to come out on top. Oh, we have 2 more episodes, guys, and I can't wait for them. Hopefully you can't either, so please drop a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this episode and this reaction. I'd love to chat with you guys about it down in the comments, and we'll be back next time for the final 2 episodes of Season 1. Thanks again for watching. Have a great one, and we will see you next time.